Dave Brubeck, the legendary jazz artist with Connecticut roots, died of heart failure at Norwalk Hospital just one day short of his 92nd birthday.
In an incredible career that spanned more than 6 decades, he was the genius behind some of the world's most popular jazz music.
Dave Brubeck was a musical genius, the composer and pianist behind jazz classics like Take 5.
He spoke the language of jazz.
To fellow musicians like Jesse Hameen II, who heads up the jazz program at New Haven's Neighborhood Music School, Brubeck's greatness was in his uncanny ability to experiment with different time signatures, harmonies, and rhythms.
Exactly the way Take 5 was recorded, people loved it that way. But he was an innovator, so he wasn't content to continue to perform it the same way. Every time, even at 88, he tried to find new dimensions in Take 5. Blue Round the Elder Turk, so he was still experimenting in his 80s.
Brubeck's long and distinguished career earned him a Kennedy Center honor in 2009. The chairman of the University of Hartford's jazz program remembers Brubeck as
an icon, an incredible man, very humble, very gracious, a real popularizer.
And according to Pete Woodard, an artist ahead of his times thanks to groundbreaking compositions in the 1950s.
The things that he was doing really brought in aspects of European style composition, techniques, counterpoint, polyrhythms and all of this that I think foreshadowed a lot of what went on later with people like Chick Corea and Keith Jarrett.
Beyond the music, another music professor at the University of Hartford remembers Brubeck as a man who broke barriers.
One of the first things that I think of with Dave Brubeck is that he was all about integration. He had an African-American bassist in his quartet in the late 1950s and early 1960s, which for that time definitely stirred controversy.
Now, a concert planned for tomorrow to celebrate Brubeck's 92nd birthday will go on as scheduled. Concert organizers say the musicians will turn the evening into a celebration of his life. News 8 spoke with a family friend who also helped organize the event.
Maybe it's some small consolation that he's had a wonderful life, a wonderful family, and he will be sorely missed.
The concert is set for tomorrow night at the Palace Theater in Waterbury. It will be benefit Jazz for Life, a charity set up by Brubeck's daughter, Catherine.